What is up, everybody? It's your boy Isaac of the Dead, back with another video. I just posted my Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne video. I forgot to mention Malcolm Jamal Warner as well, but hey, that's on me. That's on me. But I thought I'd make another video real quick before I got to go do something. I'll explain at the very end of the video what that is. But you know, as you notice, I've been posting a lot more shows, right? More videos, my performances at shows and stuff like that. And posting a little bit more musical content because I'm trying to boost my content stuff. So, you know, I can't be YouTubing every single day here, but I am posting as much as I possibly can, trying to get back in the groove of it because I'm still kind of finding my YouTube identity a little bit, to be, you know, honest. But basically what I'm getting at here is I was going to talk about something real quick. So if y'all remember a while back, right, a couple months ago, about 6 or so months ago, maybe a little bit less than that, there was a beef going on between two artists, Ryan Upchurch and Adam Calhoun, right? This country rap beef, country rap civil war. Well, you know, I thought I'd come back on here with a little update on that because I was under the impression that after Holy Water by Adam Calhoun, the shit was washed, it was done. And pretty much everything after that showed the documented downfall of Ryan Upchurch. And I didn't keep up with it. I thought I would. I thought I would roast more of Tweak Squad because those people are fucking crazy, and they tried to do the whole bot spamming thing on me. Didn't work because they don't know who the fuck they're doing with. You know, they don't know who they're doing with right here. So basically, I thought I'd come on here. I saw a video from the guy that I was beefing with back during that time, Forrest Smith, right? So myself and Forrest Smith, for the most part, have patched things up. You know, we're not beefing or nothing like that now. We're pretty cool. We'll comment on each other's stuff every once in a while, but like we're not antagonizing each other, nothing like that. I respect Forrest Smith. Dare say that, you know, I think he's a really good guy. The fact that he was able to forgive me or even endorse me in any kind of way or whatever you call it, right? You know, the fact that he was gracious enough to forgive me in that sort of way makes me feel like, okay, there's hope here, right? I personally have zero hope for people like Ryan Upchurch. Now, don't get me wrong, I would love to see a redemption arc. Everybody can have a redemption arc. Even Eminem got off drugs with his recovery album. You know, he beat his addiction. He became sober for like, what, 15 years? Maybe longer? And so there, you can beat that, and I would be all for it. You know, Ryan Upchurch, you know, his music and Adam Calhoun's music, they both did something for me at times where I really needed it, and there's no way I could repay them, either of them, for what they actually did for my life personally, you know, based off of the music. Like, I met Adam Calhoun maybe once outside of a show one time. Didn't really even get to talk to him. I've never met Ryan Upchurch. Never really met any other artists besides maybe Broadnax and Dusty Lee. But Dusty Lee was drunk as fuck. So, I mean, he probably doesn't even remember me. But even if I never meet these guys again or ever, right? There's no way I could repay them for what they did, for what their music and their sort of videos and stuff did for me personally, right? And so I'm okay with that. I'm okay with never meeting them and never repaying them on that, but there's no way I could. So I'm not beyond forgiving Ryan Upchurch for what he did to me, right? By, you know, copyright hitting my live stream on Christmas Eve, right? I can't forgive that at this point in time, but if he cleans up and he admits his wrongdoings and all that stuff, you know, becomes a good dad, you know, minds his own business, fine. You know, fine. But right now, I have zero investment in Ryan Upchurch. I don't care. I didn't listen to Creeker 3. Honestly, I didn't even listen to ACAL. I didn't even listen to AmeriCal 2. Why? Because this beef has basically desensitized me to the country rap scene. Sure, maybe a couple of them will make some fire every once in a while that I'll react to. But other than that, like, Jelly Roll sold out. I think Jelly Roll's a good dude, right? I think he hasn't changed from when he was independent to now. But the fact that he's at like wrestling at SummerSlam, bro, Jelly Roll sold out. He sold out. I don't think that makes him a bad guy. It just means that he probably is not 100% behind his word in some of the interviews he said before, but that's a video for another day. Adam Calhoun went back on his word saying that he was going to retire, and he came back almost immediately. And I don't think that neither Jelly Roll or Adam Calhoun are bad people for that. I just think that they're backing on their words, you know? And it's sort of, I've become bored. I'm bored with the country rap drama. I'm bored with Adam Calhoun's music. I'm not particularly interested in Jelly Roll's music. It's a little bit too mainstream for me now. Not to say that it's bad. I'm not trying to talk shit about either of those guys. If anything, I'm more on their side than I would be on Ryan's side, because Ryan's a fucking lunatic. His followers are lunatics. You want me to talk about some people by name? Beast Boy is a fucking faggot. And he's like a dick rider who made his entire career off the drama, right? And so, as far as I'm concerned, that dude can suck my dick, Lizzo looking ass. Same thing with Ashley's Thoughts. Same thing with any dick rider like Justin Trey, or not Justin Trey. I was about to say Justin Time. Just Trey, that faggot, also dick rider. Colby Myers, another guy who sold out. He likes to say that he's not co-signed in his new song. But you know, he's 100% co-signed by Creek Squad. That's not debatable, right? If you latch yourself to Creek Squad, you are automatically getting that inherited fan base because you're part of a cult. I guess my point that I'm trying to get at here is I don't give a fuck about Ryan Upchurch. I don't give a fuck about Creek Squad. You know, I'm probably not going to make a video about them ever again unless I somehow get backlash for this video. But I don't really particularly care about Justin Time or Adam Calhoun or anybody else on the other side. You know why? Because I'm minding my business. I'm a fucking Texas rapper. I can wash half these fuckers, right? I'm actually from the South. I'm from Texas, right? Like bro, y'all's country rap genre would not even be in existence without people like Pimp C, who's from my state, who's from Port Arthur, Texas. Bro, I've been going out here with independent artists that I know personally. I performed at the Scout Bar, a bar, by the way, that Adam Calhoun performed in my town several years ago where I met him. I performed at the Scout Bar in June. I performed at the Flamingo Cantina in Austin just a week ago. I'm posting the footage there. I was recording music. I'm making my next album. I'm winning here. You know why? Because I'm actually an independent artist. Because I'm not sold out to some corporation. Because I'm not sold out to some fan base. I can do whatever the fuck I want because I'm actually independent. And most of y'all motherfuckers are just playing games. All right? You like to play these little cosplay country rap games. You go ahead, you do that shit, you mainstream ass country rap losers. Go for it. Go for it. I'm not getting involved in the drama anymore. I'm doing my own thing. In fact, right after this video, I'm going to go watch Fantastic Four. And I'll make a review for it. Why? Because I'm culturally literate on that kind of thing. And honestly, the movie's probably going to be shit, but I'll still make a video on it. Because I like that kind of stuff. Because I do what I like, right? Something that a lot of these country rap people seem to not be able to do. And then they like to, the thing that they really like to do is be dramatic and like to play games and diss tracks and all this flexing and flaunting shit. Y'all go ahead, you do that, you Brokeback Mountain looking motherfuckers. I'm going to be minding my own business. This is the video of me saying, this is how you mind your own business. This is how you do it. And look what happens. You win. You make music. You go to shows. You actually do things, right? And then you don't get the drama. Sure, the engagement is not as great as, you know, without the drama, but I could hardly give a fuck. So, peace out, Creek Squad. I don't need you. I don't need this country rap scene. I'll do this shit by myself, independent, 100% DIY. So, don't smoke crack, motherfuckers.